Hi, I'm Miriam Tannenbaum. Welcome back to Akiba Summer Parsha series. This week's Parsha is Parsha Shlach. Parsha Shlach contains a very well-known story of the Meraglim, loosely translated as the spies, and it also has in the last parak several mitzvot, one of them being the mitzvah of tzitzit. Order in the Torah is pretty significant, and so the question would be, why would tzitzit follow the story of the Meraglim? And more importantly, when we look at the story of the Meraglim, we have to wonder, why were they punished? Let's take a look in depth at what happens in the story of the Meraglim. Moshe is told by Hashem to send Meraglim to scout out the land. He tells these individuals to check out three particular areas: one, the land itself; two, the cities; and three, the people. About the land, he says, U'item et ha'aretz, you shall see the land. Hashmenahi imrazah, is it a fertile land or is it barren? About the cities, he says, Habib-machanim or b'mivtzarim, are they walled or are they unwalled? About the people, he says, Hachazaku harafeh, are they strong or are they weak? This sounds like a fact-finding mission. And the Meraglim go. They see and they return with a report. They say about the land the famous words, Eretz avat chalav udvashi, it's a land flowing with milk and honey. In other words, a rich and better soil. They say about the cities, V'ha'arim b'tzurotena, they are walled. The inhabitants they refer to as azha'am, or chazaku, meaning they are strong. They carried out their instructions well. So many ask, what went wrong? And more importantly, why? One answer may lie in the end of their report. They say, we saw giants there, and v'nehi be'einenu kachagavim, we were like grasshoppers in our eyes. When Moshe charged the Meraglim to look at the land, u'item et ha'aretz, and to scout, latur, they looked, superficially, at the external. They saw that the inhabitants were strong, and their perception was, we can't make it. We're like grasshoppers. They saw their cities, and that they were walled, and they thought, we're not tough enough. They didn't look for the internal message. Hashem was saying, you see big on the outside, but you didn't notice that they left you alone. Don't look at the size of the fruit, but see its beauty and the promise of a land with fertile crops. Hashem had to tell them, you looked, but you didn't really see. So they were given the command of tzitzit. For this reason, we were given the mitzvah of tzitzit, to be mitakein, to fix what went wrong. This mitzvah, the main idea in it, is ru'item oto, that you should see it. Then v'zachartem et kol mitzvot, you can remember the mitzvot. And what is it? It is the techelet. Techelet is a blue color that can only be seen properly in the correct sunlight. In other words, you can only see it if you really look. The Meraglim went, they were told, U'item et ha'aretz, to see the land for what it really is. In our lives, we often look at things superficially, at people, at ideas. Let's challenge ourselves to look at things deeply, and most importantly, to look within ourselves at our inner potential, and to see ourselves for who we really are. Shabbat Shalom. Have a good Shabbos.